The stories now. December 5th is marked as Trade Day here in South Korea. To highlight the contributions of local exporters, President Moon Jae-in attended a special ceremony. The Liberal leader also shared his vision for an economic paradigm shift. Hwang Hojun has the highlights from that event.
Corruption scandals, North Korea's provocations, the rise of protectionism. Despite internal and external factors that could have held back Korea's economy this year, President Moon Jae-in commended the nation for overcoming those hurdles and achieving an economic upswing for the first time in quite a while.
특히 무역인 여러분은 어려운 여건 속에서도 불굴의 의지로 수출을 오히려 크게 늘렸습니다. 우리 경제와 국민들에게 할 수 있다는 자신감과 희망을 주었습니다.
In light of the annual trade day, the president noted Korea's total trade volume had exceeded $1 trillion for the first time in 3 years, now the sixth largest in the world. He noted that the global market share of Korean products is reaching a record high and that it's likely the nation will secure GDP growth of 3% by the end of this year. While he praised the efforts of local exporters that contributed to the economic recovery and acknowledged that they have long been the drivers of Korea's economic growth, he did say that a paradigm shift is necessary to ensure that growth is sustainable.
이제 우리 무역 정책도 새로운 시대에 맞게 변화해야 합니다. 양적인 성장을 넘어 포용적 성장을 이루도록 발전해야 합니다.
President Moon stressed that small and medium-sized businesses, which account for 99% of all local firms and 88% of employment, must cultivate growth through exports and pledged government support to help them to do so. He said the government will look to reform Korea's regulations to boost R&D investment and called for more cooperation between SMEs and conglomerates. There are future hurdles to Korea's exports, namely rising global oil prices, trade protectionism, a stronger Korean won, and rising interest rates. To deal with those, President Moon pledged to expand Seoul's economic boundaries and its global cooperation, emphasizing the need to diversify Korea's export markets. President Moon stressed the need to create more jobs through the increased exports, and by doing so, he said it's not far-fetched for the nation to look forward to an era when trade volume surpasses $2 trillion. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.